Hey guys, and today Shorty and I are doing our review, which was Geelong and Port Adelaide the Friday night at Adelaide Oval, mate. We got home by 23 points. The headline is Cats swipe away the power.
Nice, mate.
No,
Solid.
thanks, mate. I came up with it in about 4 or 5 seconds, so I was pretty happy with that. We're watching on at yours, which happens pretty rarely for a Cats game at least.
Yeah.
How'd you see the game?
Yeah, I was wrapped with it, mate. We played fantastic, I think. We just looked like we were on a mission, I feel. Just really set ourselves to win away against, Port Adelaide maybe don't look as good as maybe they once did, but it's still pretty tough to beat them over there.
Oh, it is, yep.
Always is. You can't undersell that. And we looked very, very set to what we were doing, blocked their run. I thought our third man up in the ruck division just caused them so many troubles. Ray Stanley in particular. Blitzarves, their combination is something that's, well, we have it, but no one else in the comp does. It causes real headaches, which is just really exciting.
Only wants to know what to do.
Yeah, I know. I think the average amount of stoppages in a game is in the mid-70s. There was about 120 odd in this match, which...
Yeah, I was up.
You're reading that whatever you like, I guess, but it probably shows that we definitely were hard at the contest and shut down their run, certainly. So, more stoppages means less time Port Adelaide is streaming down the wings, doesn't it? So
that is very true.
We won the uncontested possession, which isn't something you talk about often, but against Port Adelaide, again, stopping their run, we had more of the uncontested ball, but clearances was good, which helps with the fact that we were talking about with the third man up, which, yeah, it's just intriguing stuff, I feel.
Works somehow.
Blitzarves going up. You don't know what to do. When you think about it, Ollie Wines is on him. What does Ollie do? He can't jump like Blitzarves. He's not going to want to go anywhere near the ruck because he doesn't do that. So does he stay down? Does he try and block him? He can't block him because it's free. So it causes headaches.
Yep.
And it's a real weapon of ours. And
at least we've got a weapon.
That's right. No, I was really happy with how they came out. And for the 4 quarters, we just looked, really on song to just winning this game. At times we were worried, like it was pretty intense, wasn't it? But,
early on especially, looked sort of scary, Chad Wingard.
But everything they sort of throw at us, we generally answered pretty quickly.
We certainly did,
great.
yeah.
So they're my more general thoughts, but you might touch on some of the finer things and what you took out of the match, mate.
Yeah, it was tough to come up with a few things, actually, even though I wrote down a few things. But we showed guts, will and determination like champions, mate. And there was a big arm wrestle in that third quarter especially, and we won the arm wrestle. We slammed their hand down, took their power away, if you like. It was fantastic to get that underway and continue our little winning run there. So Port was sloppy as well, and they didn't quite get their game going. That was a big point out of the game. There were so many times where they had the loose man in defence and they either punched the ball away or didn't mark it or dropped it. It was very surprising because most teams gobble up those marks and they attack from their defence. So Port were uncharacteristically sloppy, but maybe it's not so uncharacteristic of how they're playing this year.
Yes.
And we did well to pressure them to maybe have that perceived pressure. And
well, that's it. Sides are really getting on top of them and clogging up that midfield, like that corridor kick.
Yep, certainly.
Old mate Lloydie highlighted that on the Sunday Footy Show today. So.
Good boy, Lloydie. He's a good lad. There were plenty of crucial one-on-ones, and obviously I felt we won more crucial ones than they did, and hence the result. I don't think we'd win if we didn't win those crucial ones, so it was good to get that. The ability to stop Port's run is crucial, and there were times where they did break free a little bit, and we're like, oh no, not this again. But the answers were pretty quick, and it didn't happen too often, so that was promising. But mate, the highlight of the game was our defence again.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing, and they only had 14 scoring shots, and they kicked 11 goals to their credit, so they kicked straight. And another highlight of our game is we kicked straight as well, which 14 goals, 8, and again, we're probably the most accurate team still because of that.
Yeah, I would say so.
You would like to think it hasn't changed too much there. We made the most of our opportunities there, and we brought out the back line pretty well, better than most weeks. It's been a little bit of troubling, especially against sides like West Coast away and maybe even Sydney and teams that apply the hard press. It was great to watch, mate.
Yeah, it was. That back
so wrapped with the victory, as you said.
Yeah, no, it is. It was just, fantastic because, you thought we could maybe win, had a bit of hope, but it's always great when you get a surprise when watching a match. So often you think we're going to win and we do, or you pretty much know we're up against it. But this was a really tough one, had a bit of hope, but got the job done, which is awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to have a whack at us, mate, but I feel like we're one of those sides that isn't capable of upsets like this. Like, you can see sides like North Melbourne can do it. Even the Western Bulldogs against the Swans, like, they find a way to maybe upset more than what we can do against the best teams. But it was good to get the win regardless.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fantastic win away. We're not good in Adelaide traditionally, and we got it, so we can't be much happier with that.
Yeah, no, spot on, mate.
Into the votes, though, mate. One of your favourite segments.
Yeah.
You've got it. Well, I guess we both have this segment.
Yeah.
How do you see them?
Still one of my favourites, mate.
You do like it.
Well, it's going to be pretty straightforward for both of us, I feel. But there were plenty of names.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I came up with Corey Enright with the 3 votes. He was sensational, back to some of his best form.
Oh, yeah.
And he's had a pretty good couple of weeks, I think. So that's really good. A fairly consistent year, but he had close to the 30 mark, and I think it was 16 intercept possessions, I should say.
That's good.
Which I think is a record, or hasn't been done for Geelong for like 15 years, that amount. So it's pretty impressive.
Very handy.
Yeah, and I gave 2 votes to Caddy. He was just a monster in the contest, wasn't he? Sometimes we made comment that he takes it on too much and tries to do too much.
Yeah, certainly.
But Friday night, he got the better of it there. He often can do too much, but you got to back yourself in, and if he's developing like that and winning more of those contests than not, you get a game like he played there. So he was great. And I gave 1 vote to Stanley, who in the first half was clearly best on ground by a long, long way.
He was superb.
Yeah, so that's why I still give him the 1 vote, even though he probably didn't feature much after half time, which was disappointing and a bit of a worry given the foot, but his clearance work was just amazing for a ruckman. So it's so exciting that he can burst out of packs and kick goals around the corner and from 50. So
over the head, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, if he can stay on the park, that'd be amazing. But look, Guthrie was very good. Blitzhouse was very impressive as well.
Well, Stokes was good. Murdoch was good.
Stokes was good. The whole back 6 was... Mackie was a bit quieter, but Lonigan I thought was very, very good as always.
He was amazing on Schultz, yeah.
Taylor intercepted all day long like he does. So, yeah, a lot of names, and hence we had one... What would be a memorable victory, I feel. So, but how are your votes going, mate?
Agree with you there, mate. And on the votes too, on that front.
Yeah.
Corey Enright got the 3 votes, 29 disposals, 9 marks, 2 tackles. One of his best games for a little while, and he's in some really good form at the moment. As you said, 16 intercept possessions is certainly nothing to sneeze at. Showing you're reading the play pretty well, or Port Adelaide are turning it over. Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah.
2 to Josh Caddy, 26 disposals, 3 marks, 8 tackles, and a couple of goals, and a couple of crucial goals at crucial times.
Yeah.
It was he was a bull, as his nickname, or someone likes to call him. Just finds his way through the contest, and it was just times where you need someone to stand up, and he did, and it was sensational, I thought. He's a bit sloppy at times, but I'm happy to wear that if he continues this.
Yeah, exactly.
As you just said before. 1 vote to Reece Stanley, and he was best on ground the first half, as you said. I think he ended up with 132 Supercoach points, and that's quite incredible because I think he only played the half or 2.5 quarters, so that's
juicy.
I wouldn't say unprecedented, but very juicy. 17 disposals, 3 marks, 24 hit-outs, 3 tackles, and 2 goals. Like, you're getting that from your ruckman each week. That's an outstanding effort. So.
You're happy with that for a game. He did it
in just a half. That's how good's that? So
outstanding.
Out Reece Stanley. It was just
so
too
many
good.
puns today, mate.
Loving it, mate. On to your segment though, the chopping block.
Yeah, this one.
What have we got?
Favorite. Not too
much.
much.
I'll get the feeling I know who's going to be on here.
Yeah, it's a bit of an injury feel at first. Of course, Kelly, we're hearing anywhere from 4 to 8, which is very frustrating. Very frustrating.
Him and Bartel can't take a trick. They are out for a bit, come back, and then they're out for a long stretch.
I know, very unlucky. So let's hope it's closer to that 4 mark. But who comes in? Look, I think we had 5 or 6 guys on our list play in VFL, which highlights our injury woes at the moment. So the VFL had a very good win, which was great. But look, you know, not many AFL listed players to really choose from. Hall and Smith might be a chance there. I think Cockatoo is coming back soon. I'm not sure whether it'd be right for next week.
Is Blease injured?
I don't think he is, but I didn't actually check it, to be honest. I was going to mention him actually, that he could be a chance.
Yeah,
but you're right there. He would have to be a bit of a sniff. So, and Stanley, of course, is injured as well. I think he's probably getting scans maybe today or Monday.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'll find out the prognosis.
Yeah, which is concerning with his foot. But, if he goes down, unfortunately, Blitzard's probably going to have to ruck more, and Walker will do a bit more rucking as well because all our ruck stocks are down.
This makes no sense. We have...
There's so many ruckmen.
Simpson, McIntosh, we have Lucy, Vardy. It's crazy.
Ruckmen are plenty, but they're all injured, It's very frustrating. But another guy I forgot to mention deserves a bit of credit is Jed Hughes. I think he's been really good and a bit of revelation. So, but as far as a form thing, and this it's not a whack on him, but just a reality check on our good mate Shane Kirsten.
Oh, mate Shane.
If you probably watch this, you probably think we just hate him, but we have faith in him and believe he can play well.
Like all your supporters.
But look, he was just okay Friday night, and if you think he's a role player and playing his role well, well, you're just wrong, because he was named the sub. If he's got a role in our starting 21, he's not named sub, so he clearly had no role to play in that match.
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly on the Facebook page, mate. It's coach speak for giving a prolonged faith in a certain player.
Yeah, and to his credit, he got lucky, injury early, came on and kicked a couple of good goals. Made the most of it.
From the goal square.
Yeah, he made the most of his chances, and for the rest of the game, he was just okay. But look, he's no better than Walker at the moment. Walker wasn't fantastic, but neither of them set the world on fire. But certainly Kirsten is no world beater at the moment. He's just going okay. He's
don't get too excited about him.
Yeah, he's a great kick. He's got potential, but don't fool yourself and think he's got a big role to play on our side, because at the moment he doesn't.
There were so many times where we just had a bit of a cringe, where it's like, Shane.
His attacking the ball could be better, but look, let's hope that he maybe gets more opportunity if Stanley's out, and if Clark, it'll be interesting when Clark comes back.
If and when.
Yeah, he might be a chance against the D's, but tough decision between Walker and Kirsten, so I just thought I'd bring that to light, because you see a lot around the general footy circles that it's just a myth.
We need a video on this, mate.
Yeah,
we could talk about it. I reckon we might.
Yeah, we may well do, but that's enough of the chopping block or even Shorty's wine there. But we'll look at next week, and you'll take a bit of a look at that one.
Awesome. We've got Melbourne at Simmons Stadium next week. I'm sensing... Well, Melbourne haven't played yet today, so they've got the Saints. I reckon we'll get the job done reasonably well. It's no guaranteed win.
No, I think we should get it done fairly comfortably, though.
Yeah, I reckon, if I'm thinking of a margin, I don't know, 8 goals, 7-8 goals. It all depends, really.
Yeah. And Corey Enright's 300th, too.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, if you're playing the Tigers, though, with milestones, you don't want to, but...
That'll be a good day, though.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good contest.
Yeah.
And I think the class should, with their form going along pretty well. We've got 2 on the trot now. Second time we've done that this year, and I think, we'll be a bit too good for the Demons.
Yeah, you'd like to think so. I mean, the D's are travelling okay, but look, I think with our recent form, we're sort of showing we're definitely a finals chance.
Yeah.
And the Demons aren't quite there yet. Plus, it's at home, which is a real fortress for us. So
helps us.
Yeah, I'd be thinking a similar margin, mate, sort of around that 40-odd point mark. So
cool.
Yeah, should be a good day. Send off Corey Enright in a nice way. Well, not send him off, but
cheer him off.
Yeah, cheer him off and celebrate what's been a great career. So yeah, hopefully Jimmy gets up for that. I know he wanted to play in his 300th, which would be fitting, but I think he might be just up against it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Chris Scotty will take the ultra precautionary approach.
Oh, he always does.
Conservative man, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. I'll live with that.
We certainly will, and that is the review from Shorty and myself on the Geelong and Port Adelaide game at Adelaide Oval. Geelong home by 23 points. A fantastic and amazing win in the overall scheme of things. And your dad, Jeff, said if there was one game he was scared about us getting thrashed in, it was this one before the start of the year. And I would have had to have agreed with him. And we've won, so the game changes that quickly.
Yeah, awesome to lock that one away, isn't it?
It really is, mate. Very, very happy with it. So that's it. Feel free to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Like the video, share it around to all your mates. Anything to help us out is very, very helpful.
Yeah, we'll welcome it.
We'll welcome it. That's the word I was after. I didn't know what I was trying to say. Don't forget to check out darijoe, who does the Geelong goal video highlights each week. 14 goals this week. Dried up a little bit in the last quarter, but got the damage done when it needed to be done, mate. And don't forget to check out catstars.com.au for more Cats video highlights, and my tips go up on there apparently as well.
Nice.
He's a good bloke. Thank you very much for that as well. Alright, that's all from us. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all next time.